Welcome back to the Baker Boys YouTube channel, and today we're gonna do something a little special with a mold that Marling just made. You may have seen this, but if you haven't, there it is. That's the lobster mold. We're gonna give it a try. This is actually my first time pouring in this mold, so I'm gonna get some colors ready and try to whack one of these out. I'm gonna heat set and throw some eyes on this bait that I did last night. Alright guys, got it heat set in and put some eyes on it. So now it's ready for the website. Alright, now it's time to direct our attention to the big lobster. So for this pour, I'm gonna fill it a solid body color. Take the claws off and possibly take out like this section here and put a different bait color there. And I'm going to try and do the antennas a different color too. So I found this red for the claws and back side of the body. I'm going to try to put this in the bait somehow. And then this clear with the red long flake will look good somewhere. And then this will be in place of the midsection that I take out. So I'm going to melt this first and fill up the mold to get it ready to take the claws off. Alright, so I actually decided to do the main body, this brown, or this kind of, I don't know what that is, bronze. So we're going to fill the body up with the bronze. I just get really quiet when I'm pouring. No hard feelings. Okay. Right onto the floor. And if it starts to do this, I can just heat it up with a heat gun. But I think I'm just going to send it. I'll probably just take these antennas out and change the color of them. Alright, I'm going to let this cool off and then we can start melting the claw color. While we're actually waiting for that to cool, I'm gonna check out the go-kart track and see if it's dry enough to take a rip out today, because we've been waiting and looking at it every day. Seems a lot drier than it was Friday, so, and yesterday. So that's looking promising. We got the whole track going here. Gonna get Nick's go-kart running today. He's got to do an oil change on it because it was pretty bad. And then we can go take a rip on the go-karts. Okay, I'm gonna try to see how I can do this. I'm trying to see if I need to just use a razor and cut them out, but that might hurt the mold, and I don't know if I just want to take it out and then put it back in. I'm just gonna send it. Gonna take the claws out. Oh, right there, I guess. Hopefully, I don't know if there's enough like area there for the different color to attach to, so that might have been a mistake there. If not, I'll just keep working at it until I actually get it. That's what the claw looks like. It's pretty neat. Take out these antennas too. Antennae. I don't really know what they're called. Okay, we're gonna do the claws first, and then we're gonna cut probably about right there and fill that with a different color. I'm not sure yet if it's gonna be this color or this one right here. So I'm gonna think on that for a little bit and see if I can get these claws to actually fuse to the body so they don't delaminate. So I just took the heat gun and kind of just drew this the plastisol out onto the claws to give it something more to attach to. So we're gonna see if that works. And I also did it with the antenna because I think I'm gonna do those red as well. It's gonna go over onto the face because I kind of took some plastisol from there. And I'm just gonna go right in here. Go this way. Kind of a mess, but it allows you to do cool stuff with your lobster. Okay, I got most of it off of there. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time while it's cooling kind of peeling off the rest of it. So I'll see you guys when it's all cooled off and I'm ready to take this section off. Alright, so I've got the lobster cleaned up pretty well. So I'm gonna cut this back section off now, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the rest of this because there's not very much left of it, and I kind of want to just put it into this mold and then say goodbye to this beautiful color. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this section off. We got that little bit out. We're just gonna push this back into the mold, and I'm probably gonna hit it with the heat gun to make it run down at kind of an angle to give this color more area to kind of bond to and laminate to. See how it's dripping down there? That's kind of what I want. Guys, I'm gonna hit this with the heat gun, and then we can add this color, which is hot now. Alright, we're gonna let that cool and see how this lobster turned out. Alright guys, the lobster's cooled off, and we're gonna see how it turned out and see if it actually laminated. Because if it didn't, then I'm gonna make another one. There's the lobster, and it's not even heat set yet. So we're gonna heat set this and then see how it actually looks.
Wow, that was a nice one.
Heat setting. I don't know about you guys, but if I was a fish, I'd probably munch on that. So we've got the 8-inch super whacker mold out. So we're gonna put some colors together and see what we can make out of them. Alright, so this is gonna be the belly color. Okay, this is gonna be the next color. Guys, well, we just kind of had an oopsie. Oh.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Yeah, we had a whoopsie doopsie. The lid popped off.
There's still so much left, though.
Okay. The next color is going to be this yellow right there with the red flake in it. And then to finish off the top, it's going to be this red. Last color is going to be the red, and then this bait is going to be done. Okay, this is our last color, and then we're going to clean the shop a little bit because it's been a while. Okay, we're going to let that cool off, and that should be good.
Go. Yeah.
Now that right there, that looks pretty professional, and the bait should be cool. So we're gonna pull it out. Guys, demold time. Still pretty warm, but I'm just gonna send it. Oh yeah, this looks kind of like a classic clown. That's without heat set too, and eyes. So we're gonna let this cool off the rest of the way, and then we'll actually put eyes on it and then heat set it. We're getting rid of extra plastisol that we can't use anymore.
This one is called.
That's a big pile, guys. I'll show you what we're cleaning off too. Right there. That's a lot. Well, there was more. Like that whole open space, that was about the same. So we're just gonna fill these up and throw them in the trash. Would you believe it? It's all clean now. I didn't even know that was wood.
We have a wooden table.
We have a wooden table. Alright, I'm gonna heat set and finish that bait, and then we'll find something else to do. Alright guys, that's what the bait looks like. If you're wondering. Probably gonna name it Classic Clown. But just went with some regular black eyes because it looks cool. So let's go do something else. Alright, these are all the baits going up on the website in a little bit. And then this one's on the tray getting ready for the next release. And then these ones are packed so we can ship them. So we're gonna work on that for a little bit and then see if we can do some go-karting. Packing time. Naming all these swim baits is a lot harder than you would think. That's like really hard to name.
What would you name that?
What would you name that? Rick's just ripping over there. Four-wheeler. Garage pizza. Alright guys, we're back in the bait cave, and we're using these molds right now, and we're gonna pump out some baits with these. Alright, so our first color is gonna be like a white pearl with red flake in it. It's gonna be on the belly. We've got our second color right here. It's like I'll just call it brick. It looks like a brick with a bunch of gold in it. This is gonna be a natural bait for sure. Okay. Next color is gonna be this black flake and green. Plastic's ready. Give it a little mix. Alright, we're gonna let those cool and then see how they turned out. The molds are now cooled off, or the baits are now cooled off. Let's see how these turned out. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's pretty fancy. We don't have any ice to throw on these, but I'll show you guys what they look like heat set. With green eyes, these things would look good, but that's pretty natural to me. We're gonna make one more set of baits and probably call it a night. So this color's all warmed up, so we're gonna use this on the belly. This is the Pudwhacker mold, by the way. Okay, this right here is going to be the next color. Okay, the next color that I decided to do was this red. and then that kind of brick color is what I'm gonna do on top. It's gonna look good, I promise. I don't really know. Uh-oh. Yeah. This color is what we're doing. Look how sloppy you can get with it. It's good. It's good stuff. Alright. We're gonna wait for these to cool. Take them out. See how they turned out. Alright guys, so this is how the last baits turned out. Pretty neat. These are the last baits of the night. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Hey. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed a day in the bait cave. Thank you. See you in the next one.